All right, it is Sunday nights and we are wrapping up a much needed light work reset day. Today was an incredible night's sleep last night. I went to sleep around 11:30 because we got back from our first night on the town in quite some time and ended up sleeping for about 10 hours still. So I got up around 9:15, which was the latest I've gotten up in quite a bit. So the key with these I found, because I will need like a hibernation night each week, and I did not get one this week at all. It was mainly like 6 to 7:30 hours, 7.5 hours of sleep each night. So by the end of the week, you tend to get a little bit down, and then we were out late last night and really needed a good night's sleep. So I've noticed when taking these like 11 or whatever hour night sleeps, like these hibernation nights, I like to call them, it's really critical that you get to sleep at a good time the next night, even if because I'm not really that tired right now, but I'm going to be in bed within the next hour and a half because we have 2 tasks left to complete. Number one is to run payroll. So I'll be doing that literally right after this video. And then the second one is going to be uploading this video. And other than that, I'm just going to be destroying a huge Chipotle bowl that's on the way right now. And I'm doing what I can in order to just knock myself out by 9. And Chipotle bowl usually does the trick. But I've noticed that if you lean into the late night energy on a night after having a really long night's sleep, it perpetuates a pretty bad cycle. So I will be in bed by 9 tonight still. And tomorrow we've got quite a big day. We just did our favorite Sunday pastime, which is planning the week. And we've got each hour, or really each like 15 to 30 minute block on point for the next 4 days. We've got Monday through Thursday is already fully planned out. So today ended up waking up, working on my Notion, second brain. So candidly, the last week has not been the most productive that it's been in quite some time. I know I touched on this a little bit in the last video, but I had the opportunity to get to know somebody on a potential dating prospect level. It was the first time that it's been something like that in some years because I've just been very much focused. I said I was not going to go and do any sort of dating until we got to 100K per month. We've passed that now, and I've been back on it. Actually, this opportunity came by one of my business acquaintances had introduced me to somebody who is in a very similar niche, 1 year younger than me, and similar energy and mindset. So ended up being really good, but it did throw me off my rocker a little bit last week. I was expecting to be able to handle the thought process and logistics better than I did. So I spent some time this morning going over what I learned from that experience, because I do plan on having a family long term, and a family will require a mate. And I don't mean to put that in that literal of terms. I very much want to be in a happy marriage. It's one of the biggest goals I have in life, is to make that work in a way that everyone's really excited about. So I think it's important to take note of what we learned through an experience like that. So that way, if and when the next opportunity comes up, or even continuing on this opportunity, I just don't get derailed the entire time. So I went through and built out our Notion learning project for that specific instance. So basically what I'll do in Notion is when I have a lesson that I want to learn, or consciously commit to memory, I've noticed one of the best ways to actually enhance the learning is by teaching it, even if it's not fully registered yet. So what I'll do is I'll create a new column inside of a database that I have in Notion, name it something that I'll be able to recognize. In this case, it was first week of dating as an entrepreneur. And I went through and just listed out all the things I learned, some context of the situation, all the resources that I have related to that instance, which was coaching calls I did with a relationship coach, some of the messages that I sent over before and afters, takeaways from the calls that we had, takeaways from the dates I went on, and then recorded a Loom overview that I would just link in another column in that database. So I'm able to look back and just see where my head was at when I wrote the thing, instead of just reading and inferring. So that took me about an hour, but I think it was really worth it to just staple in those discoveries and knowledge from the week at the very least. We will still continue to be seeing each other. So it's I think it's going pretty well right now, but I want to make sure that at the very least I am able to function at a higher level if and when another time pops up. So that was the first part of the day. Second part of the day was just preparing for the week ahead. So like getting my thoughts in order of what needed to get done, going over some projects on ClickUp, and then answering all of my messages. Then went out for a run in the 98-degree weather. Came back, had a quick to-do list to hit, which was review some ClickUp videos, answer the messages, plan the week in detail, loomed over for our new post-production manager, just an overview of his tasks and some nuance that I think would be there to set him up for success this week. Scheduled one-on-ones with all of our editors to meet our new post-production manager, and then built a ad database as per request from one of our clients, which I'm very happy that we were able to turn around that quickly. Now recording this video, running payroll, and going to bed. So that's what we've got for this Sunday. Tomorrow we'll be up at 4:30 for some deep work, then a run. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 calls tomorrow. So it's classic Monday. I'm going to get after it, and I will see you there, June 1st. Peace.